Sammy Coates, it seemed like we saw a lot of deep routes from college out here, showing a little more diversity.
Yeah.
And that's something you guys just chose not to sort of open up a broad spectrum of what he ran for you guys?
No. We felt like he did a great job for us. I mean, he's a great deep threat guy. He really improved his intermediate routes. His upside is very good. He's got a lot of speed. He's very strong. He's a great competitor, so his upside is very good.
Gus, we're seeing a lot of your stuff in the NFL now. Do you think you're any interest in the NFL? I mean, you have a great job at Auburn. Right?
Yeah, no, I'm happy at Auburn. I love being at Auburn. We've got a bright future. A lot of great things going on. So we just need to get back to winning championships.
What do you think when you see some of your plays on Sundays?
Well, I mean, football's, you see the game. A lot of people are playing fast. A lot of people are running read zone and all that. And that's a big weapon. You can run defensively.
Did Marshall ever?
Duke Williams, I mean, you got coming back. Are you surprised that he's coming back?
Well, hey, he wanted to. He said he had some unfinished business, and said, "Coach, I want to come back." And him and Jeremy, they've been throwing on their own. He's excited. He's got a chance to really be a special player, we feel like.
What's a team getting Cameron Artis-Payne?
What's that?
What's a team going to get in Cameron Artis-Payne?
Oh, Cameron Artis-Payne's a winner. I mean, he does all the little things right. The protections, he blocks, he check downs, he's got good hands, just does everything. He's a great worker, and Cam's got a lot of winner in him.
What's Gabe Wright's potential?
Yeah, Gabe Wright's an athlete. I mean, he's a big athlete. I think he's got a chance to be an impact player, and he did a good job for us all.
Do you think Marshall projects well at corner? Did you ever get him any reps in practice at Auburn? Or?
No, he played nothing but quarterback at Auburn, and he did a great job for us doing that.
Did it surprise you that you ended up making a decision to play cornerback on that very first day?
Yeah, it surprised me a little bit, but I want Nick to be happy. There's no doubt in my mind if Nick chose to play quarterback, he could play quarterback in the NFL. But obviously, he wants to play corner, and he's a good enough athlete to play a lot of different positions. And he did a great job for us, and so we're rooting for him.
Yes, can you talk about Will and the impact he's had, particularly on the recruiting?
Well, Will's he's been a breath of fresh air. I mean, he's a great defensive mind, great staff guy. We're really looking forward to next year with him. Running our defense.
You added T-Rob and Lance. Just what do you see in each of those guys?
Yeah, I think they're both at the top of their line and what they do. T-Rob's been with Will, so is Lance. I thought that was very important. That he knows what he's getting. They're also very good recruiters, and we're glad to have them.
Coach just had a minute to talk to your players. What was their reaction about practice this week?
Well, they're excited to be here. They said the competition's been good. It's good for them to have 6 guys or 5 other teammates here too, and I think they're having fun.
Reese's the biggest guy, doesn't have the biggest hands. How does he win in your mind?
Well, he's a 4-year starter in the SEC, which I think is very important. He's like another quarterback on the field, and you probably could already tell he's like another coach on the field too. He brings energy, doesn't have any bad days. I mean, he brings his A game every day. He's a great competitor. He's faced some of the better defensive linemen in college football for 4 straight years, and has done very well. He's one of those guys that will definitely make it, and he'll be around that league for a long time.
Did Patrick Miller's departure surprise you at all?
It surprised me a little bit, but that's what he wanted to do, and so we're rooting for him, and we wish him nothing but the best.
Did he explain why? Any frustration about lost playing time over the ankle?
No, he just said that he's ready. He just said the time's ready, and he wanted to give the NFL a go at it. So we wish him nothing but the best.
Tim Irvin enrolled. What does he give you? And Damien was saying yesterday, expect some newcomer to have to contribute next year at receiver. Could he be that guy?
Well, he's an excellent player. There's no doubt. Had a relationship with Coach T-Rob. We think he's got the skill set to fit Coach Muschamp's defense right off the bat, and the fact that he's there early, will definitely help.
What's Jalen Denson's status?
Jalen hurt his knee again, in bowl practice. We're hoping to get him rehabbed and see what he can do.
Coach, sorry if you already addressed this, but Artis-Payne, what does he bring to an NFL roster?
Well, he's a winner. He brings his A game to practice every day. He's very good without the ball. The little things, the protection, the check downs. He protects the ball well. He is a very good inside the tackle runner.
I may have been asked this too,
Marshall and his transfer
Yeah.
to cornerback. How do you think that'll go, and what's going to be?
Well, he's a great athlete and a great competitor. And he can play a lot of different positions. Of course, I think he could be very successful in the NFL at quarterback, especially you see where that league's going with all the read zone stuff. What he did at our program is really unbelievable in 2 years. Took us to the national championship game the first year. Had a great year this year. Broke a lot of records. One of the better quarterbacks to ever come through Auburn. We've had some pretty good ones. So, but whatever he wants to do, we're going to support him, and he'll be successful.
What traits do you think he has that can fit in at the NFL?
Well, he's a great competitor. He's one of the better competitors I've ever coached. He's very tough, very coachable. He'll do anything you ask him to do, exactly how you ask him to do, and so he'll be successful.
I know you've said in the past that when you got a quarterback in your system, you'd rather them not go out and work with a QB guru.
Yeah.
Sean White's working with Ken, I guess, still this summer. What's the thought process behind allowing that happen?
Yeah, we'll talk to Sean. That's he'll do what we have our regular quarterbacks do. We've had a lot of success, and we really believe in it.
So you would reconsider not allowing them to do that?
Yeah, we're going to have the same policy. Our quarterback's going to work with Coach Lashley. He's one of the best in the country. We don't like outside. Not saying that there's not some good ones out there, but we won't change that.
Cass and Chris decided to come back. I know you and Will visited with Cass before that decision. Just what was it that you needed to say in that conversation?
Yeah, I think it's just getting to know Will better. Just getting to know next year what to expect and all that. There was some conversation. It was a very healthy conversation, and I know he's excited to come back for his senior year.
Because having been part of it last year, was it kind of hard to sit and watch the playoff this year, not be part of it?
Yeah. There's no doubt. That was one of our goals. We didn't reach it, and when you get a chance to watch it, it has a way of motivating you. And but it was definitely tough.
Is Jalen still with the team, and what's his?
Yeah, he's rehabbing right now. He's still with our team, but he's rehabbing. We'll cross that bridge once, see how rehab goes and all that. So it is real unfortunate. We were hoping for the best, and then he re-injured his knee right there and getting ready for the bowl, and so we'll see what happens.
Besides Kari Harding leaving, is there any other attrition expected before spring?
Not at this time.
Coach, you have a few guys that have been successful at the NFL level this past season, as rookies, Trey Mason and Greg Robinson specifically. What does that mean for your program that they have such success?
Well, first of all, it doesn't surprise me. Both those guys are very good football players. These 6 out here, I believe, all make it. I just think it says a lot about our program. Our coaches are doing a great job, developing guys. And, Trey and Greg, had outstanding years.
Do you feel you have the chance here to close out recruiting as strong as you have since you've been here?
We have a chance. We're in a good spot. We got to finish. We're trying to go after some of the better players in America, and we're in a good spot, and we just got to finish.
Coach, how great does it feel to have a bunch of your guys from your family up here representing your school and your institution?
It feels great. When you walk in here and you see 6 guys, with an Auburn helmet, and I know, very close to all 6 of these guys. Just very proud of them. They've all earned it. And they all have bright futures, so it was really neat to stand on the sideline and watch those guys.
What's your take on that?
Along those lines, what does that do for recruiting and having this type of showcase and having this type of presence here? I'm sure that helps with your pitching.
Yeah, I think all of the above. Anytime you get 6 guys in a Senior Bowl, that's a good thing for everything, your program, for your current players that you have, and their goals and all that. So I think it's a positive.
Gus